Hello and welcome, as today is the third day of June 2019. My name is Derek and welcome to the Money Charts channel. All bets, trades, and of the like, well, that's within each's own risk and their own reward. Bitcoin dominance really not doing too much, hanging in there within this Fibonacci level. But the whole point of me showing this and on the intro is that if this isn't doing much, Bitcoin's down a little bit, everything else is down a little bit as well. And right now, as of 10:05 a.m. Eastern Time, it's 3%. As we can see here, minus 304, down $265, down to 84.70, down below the 18 average of highs, and still in a amazing uptrend. It broke by that or above the 63.41 and has continued to go up ever since. There's been some moves, sideways and correctionary moves, and we're experiencing one right now. Ford entered this level of resistance area May 26th to May 27th, and now it's been about a week or so continuing on going sideways. It could take a while. In fact, we haven't had a good sustained 18 correctionary test since April the 11th, completing it on May the 2nd, as it stayed a lot of time within the 18. Now it's been a couple days here, a few days here, a few days here. It's doing so while it's rapidly rising. This time, not so much. Rising a decent amount here, yes, not here. But what I'm saying is it could have extended sideways correction, and we could still even have that price move lower because weekly term time frame, well overextended. 18 average of highs and lows going through those variables. We got the highs in at 66.37 and the lows in at 57.45. So 6,600, which is pierce above this level into this area. But I'm not saying it's going to go there. It's really just a couple sideways weeks right now. Looking at this on the short-term time frame, it came down, tested this level of previous resistance, and we can see it's looking to have a failed breakout in there. But that's now the next level once hit. Now that's the next level of support, really ranging between 81.15 and down towards 8,000, because during this 3 or 4 hour period it found some additional support in that area. As far as the single hour term time frame is concerned, we had a lot of resistance established amongst here at the 86 low change, 85 high. It got above it 2 mornings ago, or last morning rather, excuse me, or 3 o'clock in the morning, and yes, it was 2 mornings ago. Um, yes, so yes, the following morning before 3 o'clock, it broke out, hit the resistance at 8 o'clock, and came back. It's been a long time in correctionary mode, all the way from 9 a.m. and then breaking down 1 a.m. today. And since the breakdown, 3 periods moved to go down, establishing a level of support. Obviously, here it has all of this empty space. That's where it went down to. Now that it's established this, that's what I'd be looking for as next support. And just eyeballing it, the range between 81 and 8,000, as mentioned before, would be its next area if it's going to fail, if it even tests the support here, if it fails that. Because right now it's been spending a lot of time within this 18. We had a red candle leaving it previous hour, and how is it how is it doing since then? Well, 10 minutes in, it's starting to rally from that point. So that's a little bit of light on the short-term time frame in there. But if you see continued weakness and then okay, shorten it out. Where's any key short-term support where we have yeah, right in well, established, yeah, right, basically here. You see weakness at 84.11, then okay, yep, now it doesn't look good. Stuff like that. We've established this level of resistance in here. Again, that's all short-term stuff, and I want to finish off Bitcoin now, which I will. And quickly with coins like Bitcoin Cash, well, Bitcoin was down 3%. Bitcoin Cash is down 3.3% as it just continuously hangs in within the 18 average. Litecoin seemed to spend all day yesterday at 113, it seemed. Now it's 111.79. It's only down 2.41% for the day, but a lot of low volatile just hanging in there, going sideways. Okay, that's LTC. DGB down 4.2%, 4.3 actually. But within its chart, it's definitely up and down, nice and volatile. You can't put too much into these actual lines. I will try to fix that, however, by trying to find a place where it's actually traded amongst the dollar, which probably the easiest we would be with this here. And amongst these moves, well, up and down, but staying in an uptrend because we're staying in the upper end of this level. Weekly term time frame. You know what? Not that bad, really, because we had these 2019 lows. We come up established, have a successful correctionary mode, but breaking above, and it's having a lot of opportunity, and it's breaking above this level of resistance could be huge. So one of the things I say is if you can see it, hold and stay above it and stay in that area for a significant period of time. Well, that's in its third period now. Okay, well, it's doing that, so it just tells me the odds of having it happen. It's like an anytime situation. It's been several days, two pause weeks plus a little bit of time there. 15, 16, 17 days. Oh, it looks like it's going to break out. It could be another 16, 17. And it still might be a failed attempt within this down move. But I like the probability odds that we have some decent sized green candle or green candles, probably plural, that extend some of these higher areas, at least a 2x move, maybe even a 3, 4x move, because I've only got a little bit of data on here. Moving on to Ethereum, it's down 3.1% for the day. Ripple, which had a nice little move in here, just hanging in there well from its multiple day rally in the middle of May. Today's session is down 0.67%, but a nice little move within. Let me just quickly see which markets are having big gains and losers within coin market cap. And let's just scroll down and see what we can find here. Bitcoin SV up 15.7%. As we can see within it, we have the sideways movement in here. But just this, I mean, these lines, these ticks, I don't want to trade this myself, and I'm not, but hey, it's got a nice little pattern so far, and there's not too much data within it, but the volatility, I mean, you can't deny a hugeness within it. 50 up to, well, 250, that's a 5x move right now from low to high just intra-year. Okay, let's continue on the list. Any big losers? We got Tron down 7.4%. And it's doing it in an up and down, choppy manner within an uptrend. Nice little volatility, point A to point B to point low, point high, point low, point high. That's better than point A and point B. Point high and point low, point high. Now it's looking to a 10-point low. Meanwhile, on the weekly term time frame, I love this type of pattern. The sideways consolidation, like an inverted head and shoulders S type of look, already breaking out past the resistance barrier between here and where it is now. I'll be looking for this area. I mean, it's really big for 2.8ish area, 2.7 up to about 3 to be support as we look at this at 3.6 right now. And moving on to any significant up or down movers, we got Cosmos, but that's the Atom. That's a new one. I'm not going to put too much into that. Uh, Not much exciting here. I'm not going to worry about fives down. Even 7 Mona coin. That's a classic Mona. Okay, never even heard of Max ME coin. Ticker symbol is MXM, but I don't think I'm going to even have it found in here. Maybe I will. I might get a stock instead. That's exactly what I got. So I'm not even going to look at it. And anything at 14.5 for Meta Universe, it's I think anyway. Yeah, see, just a little bit of decline. AION's down 9.6. But we can just even see here, it's just having this correctionary move from that level. Nash Exchange? I've never even heard of that. That token? I'm not even reading. I'm just looking at the sizes on here. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.